Burnout doesn't always look like a breakdown. Sometimes it looks like staying busy while slowly feeling less like yourself. If you've been wondering what's happening to your energy lately, this video will help you recognize where you are. Hello and welcome back to the universe, friends. This is the Personal Growth Universe, a calm space for people who feel overwhelmed, emotionally tired, or stretched too thin, but still trying to keep life moving. Today, we're talking about the 5 stages of burnout and how to recognize which one you might be in right now. All right, let's move through this together. Burnout usually doesn't happen all at once. It builds slowly in stages, and many people don't notice until they're already deep into it. As you listen, notice which stage feels familiar. You might recognize yourself in more than one, and that's completely okay. Stage number 1, the overdrive stage. Stage 1 is often called the honeymoon phase because it's when motivation is high, because many people are already pushing harder than they realize. This stage often looks like motivation and productivity from the outside. You might be saying yes to everything, holding yourself to very high standards, pushing through stress because you feel capable. Nothing feels wrong yet, but your nervous system is already working harder than it should. You may ignore early signs like mental tension, constant urgency, or feeling like rest has to be earned. People in this stage are usually praised for being reliable and strong, which makes it harder to notice when pressure starts replacing genuine energy. Pause and ask yourself, are you running on momentum or on pressure? And if pushing through has started to feel normal, you may be moving into the next stage where the weight begins to feel heavier. Stage 2, the strain stage. This stage is often called the onset of stress because this is when the pressure starts to feel heavier in your day to day life. You might notice irritation more easily, trouble focusing, small tasks feeling mentally loud. You're still functioning, but it takes more effort to do what used to feel normal. You may start wondering why your patience feels shorter or why your mind feels crowded, even when nothing major has changed. Many people respond by trying harder, adding more structure, more discipline, more pressure, hoping it will fix the feeling, but often that just adds more strain. A gentle reflection. Think, do you feel like you're pushing yourself just to stay where you used to be? Stage 3. This is the disconnection stage. The clinical term for this stage is chronic stress because many people begin to feel emotionally distant from things that once mattered to them. It can look like emotional numbness, less excitement about things you used to enjoy, doing your responsibilities on autopilot. You're showing up, but you don't feel fully present. Conversations may feel surface level, and even accomplishments might not feel as satisfying as they once did. This isn't laziness or lack of care. It's your system trying to conserve energy after being under pressure for too long. Ask yourself, do things feel meaningful right now or mostly manageable? Stage 4, the exhaustion stage. This stage is often called burnout in many clinical models because the fatigue becomes harder to ignore. You may experience decision overwhelm, brain fog, feeling tired even after rest. Planning, problem solving, or emotional conversations may feel especially heavy. Even simple choices can feel draining because your energy reserves are low. This stage can bring self doubt, especially if you compare your current capacity to how you used to function. A calm reminder, reduced energy is not a character flaw, it's your body asking for relief. Let me ask you something. What feels most draining right now? Effort, expectations, or constant thinking? Stage 5, the shutdown stage. This stage is often called habitual burnout because many people feel a strong urge to step back from everything. You might feel detached from goals or responsibilities, emotionally flat, a strong desire to withdraw or escape pressure. Motivation may feel distant, and even things you care about might feel hard to connect with emotionally. This doesn't mean you failed. It often means your system has been protecting you from overload for a long time. If this stage resonates, the focus isn't pushing harder, it's creating safety and space to recover gradually. Here's a gentle question for you. Are you losing interest or are you deeply tired? Now, you've just completed a self check. You don't move through burnout in perfect order. Some days you may feel like stage 2, other days stage 4. The goal isn't to label yourself, it's to understand your energy. Now, let's do the reflection moment. Take a quiet second just for yourself. Which stage felt the most familiar today? What has changed in your energy or emotions recently? And what kind of support would feel realistic for you right now? Not perfect, just gentle and manageable. You don't have to figure everything out in this moment. Simply noticing where you are is already a meaningful step forward. Before you go, here's today's gentle check in. Which burnout stage are you in right now? One, two, three, four, or five. If you feel comfortable, share the number in the comments. And if you're realizing that burnout can show up even when you're doing everything right, I made another video called You're Doing Everything Right, so why are you still burned out? In that video, we walk through 3 gentle, science supported ways to protect your energy and calm your mind without falling behind. The link is in the description below. If this video helped you understand your experience a little more clearly, you're not alone here. Burnout isn't who you are, it's a signal that something inside you needs care, not pressure. And small moments of awareness can be the beginning of real change. Until the next time, keep growing gently. Take care, friends, and I'll see you back in the universe soon.